Hello everybody. I'd like to go over with you how to use your new Prodigy meter. One thing about the Prodigy meter is that it needs to be prepped before you use it. So let's prep it together. In your Prodigy pack, you're going to have two bottles of strips, each one with 50 strips apiece. You're going to have your meter, a lancing device, and batteries. One thing that's so great about the Prodigy meter is that it speaks in more than one language. We're going to set this one up for English, but I will show you how to change the language bank. First, we're going to put batteries into our meter, and it's going to come with batteries. These batteries should be good for about a year, and then you can replace them yourself. So let's do that first. You're going to put in your batteries.
Your meter is on. Please wait. Setting mode. English.
So we're going to leave it on L1, but I can change it
Español.
by pressing the front button.
Français. Árabe. English.
Now, when we're setting, we're going to press the S button. So we've already set the language. Now,
3,
we're going to set the volume.
2, 1,
Let's leave it at 3
3,
because that's the highest and you'll be able to hear it the best. Then we're going to press the setting button again, and we're going to go to our date. So let's make this 2025. Nope, we're making it 2025. But see, you can change your date as time goes by. But let's get it back to 2025 because that's where we are now. Then we're going to press our set button. Again, that's S for setting. And we're going to do the date. So today is November, the month of November. And we're going to change the setting for the date. What's today, my colleague? Go ahead and say the date.
I don't know the date. Oh, it's the 5th.
The
The
5th.
yes.
See, my colleague is going to remind me that that's the 5th. So let's update it to the 5th. You see, we press the setting to change the areas. And the time is now, as we're talking, it's about, let's see, 10 to 10. So let's make it 9:50. And we're going to make it 9:50 a.m. You see how it changes? 9, setting again, and let's change the minutes. So we'll make that 9:50. You notice how we're pressing this button in front to make the changes and the setting button in back when we need to change what it is we want to set. Okay, that's done. And we're going to leave it at milligrams per deciliter. And we're not going to delete anything. So, now we finish.
Goodbye.
And it's going to go off. We're going to put our back on. Remember, batteries here. Set button to change what you want to set. Front button to change the settings around to what you need to set. Set button for what you want to set. Button in front to change it within the settings. Let's put our back on. And now I can show you how to use your meter. So we're going to open up the strips, which are now so tightly wrapped up here. And we're going to prep our lancing device. You see the heart? That's where we're going to line up. So we're going to turn to one side and open it. That's how we're going to put it back on and lock it. Again, we're going to turn to one side and open it. And when we've got our lancet in, we're going to put it on and turn it back. Line it up with a little heart. Now, we're going to put a lancet inside. You will receive plenty of lancets with your prescription, but they have a few in here for you to practice with. All right. Now, you've heard the click. Let's do it again. Put it in. And then we're going to turn the top. We're going to twist it, not pull it to one side, because we really do not want to bend the little needle inside. And we're going to go to the side and lock it. This will make sure that the lancet is ready to stick us. That's what we call cocking it. Now, when you are checking your blood sugars, you must prepare everything. I always like to clean my hands, even though I'm going to use alcohol on my finger. But I do like to clean, mostly with soap and water, but we're using Purell here. So, let me lance my finger. I'm going to actually do it for you, as I too am living with diabetes. And we're going to put our strip in. That little computerized looking area is going to go into our meter. Come on now.
Your meter is on. Please wait.
That's what's going to turn on your meter.
Please apply blood into the test strip.
You see how your meter talks to you? How cool is that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lance my finger to show you how that works. So we've cocked this back. I'm going to lay it flush with the side of my finger, and I'm going to press this button. There I got it. I've lanced my finger, and you see I'm going from the top down. Sometime if you have fingers where you work construction and they're very calloused, you may go for a higher number on your lancing device, and I'll show you how to share that. But we'll go right to the tip.
Testing. Blood sample is not enough.
Now, I did that for a reason, so that you can understand that the blood sample is not enough. If it's too small, this will not fill completely. You see it? It won't fill completely. So we have to make sure that it's filled completely. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do this again, but we're going to change the lancet, because you're only going to use a lancet one time. Now, at home, you're not going to be putting lancets into something like that, because someone else could get stuck with them. You're going to use an old Downy or Clorox bottle to put your lancets in so that no one gets stuck, because that's non-penetrable plastic. So let's do this. Let's put our top back on, cock it, but let's look at the numbers. So you see how I'm turning the clear plastic area? That will increase the depth that the lancet can go to give me a good sample size. So we've already done this. We'll take another strip. and we will insert the strip using the computer side into the meter. That will turn it on. Now,
Please apply blood into
we're
the
going
test
to
strip.
do this again. So I'm going to press the little button right here. And hopefully I will get a nice sample size. My hands are really cold in here today. Now, another thing you can do to make sure that your sample size is appropriate is that you can run your fingers under warm water. That will open up the capillaries and you can make sure that your sample size is going to be appropriate. So see, I'm going to take it, go right to the tip.
Testing.
And hopefully we have a good sample size this time.
Blood glucose 78 milligrams per deciliter.
And we do, because we have a result. Now, first thing in the morning, our goal is to get a number between 80 and 130, and 2 hours after we eat, we like a number between 140 and 180. We definitely don't want any numbers lower than 70, and if a number is lower than 70, what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 ounces of fruit juice or half a can of regular soda. We're going to, after we have that, we're going to wait 15 minutes and we're going to check our blood sugar again. We're here at the hospital. We like to treat to 100, so I'm going to suggest you do that at home as well. When I say treat to 100, it means, say for example, I checked my blood sugar, it was lower than 70. I had my 4 ounces of juice or half a can of regular soda. If this number came up, then what I would do at home is I would then take another 4 ounces of juice or half a can of regular soda, wait 15 minutes and check again because I'd want to treat to 100. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to call and ask us or speak to your endocrinologist. Thank you for going over how to prep and use your new Prodigy meter.